Welcome to yoga. Back again. Wednesday, 4:30. Join me in live in person if you can. Otherwise, keep pressing play on those recordings every week. We're getting lots of hits. So glad that you all are using the Glendale Community College Wellness channel for your yoga, your mindfulness. It's such a great resource here for all the faculty, staff, admin. So glad to be a part of it, honored to be a part of it. So let's get started. Let's start standing. And you can place your hand, let's see, left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. You can have both hands on your chest. You can stand with your palms open and mounted. We're just going to drop in to our bodies to prepare us for the hour ahead. So go ahead and just close your eyes or maybe look like a soft gaze inward and take a little scan. How are you feeling? What sensations are coming up in your body, in your joints, your muscles, in your limbs, in your face? Maybe take a nice deep breath in and sigh it out. Let's just take 3 nice juicy inhales and exhales, bringing ourselves to our breath, nice and slow. In through the nose and out through the nose. Stretching out that exhale, stretching out that inhale. Focusing on the breath. Feeling the hot air exit the nose as you breathe out. Feeling the cool air in through the nostrils as you inhale. Noticing the shifts in your body, the shifts in your weight, shifts in your bloodstream as you bring in all that delicious oxygen. And then just settle back to your regular breath. Feel your body move under the pulse of that breath, a slight rise and fall of the chest, slight movement of the belly. You are here. Take a nice deep breath in, sweep the arms up, look up. And let's just take a nice length here. Root 4 corners of the feet into the mat. Reach the hands up towards the ceiling, keeping the shoulders dropped. Go ahead and send the hips to the right as you kind of make a little crescent shape with your body, looking underneath the right armpit, opening up the chest, getting that side body stretched and activated. Inhale, recover. Exhale, other side, pushing the hips to the left. Dropping the scapulas down the back, looking underneath that armpit, opening up the chest. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, pressing the hips forward, pointing the fingertips behind you, tight glutes, little arch here. Inhale, recover, and then exhale, let's open up those arms, dive through, and just bend the knees over the toes and place your hands on top of your knees. Let's just do a few standing cat-cow here. So we're gonna curve the pelvis in, drop the chin to the chest, and round back, and then stick the booty out, arch, drop the shoulders down, look up. And just do a couple more of those. Matching the movement of the breath with the movement of the body. Waking up the spine. When you do the curve and the contraction, really try to bring that belly button to the spine so you can start warming up the core. Press the nose and then out through the nose, using that ujjayi breathing, that closed back of the throat, so you can have that really controlled exhale, and you can really manipulate and lengthen that exhale, which is going to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is going to help you feel grounded and safe and calm. Good. Go ahead and come right back up. Inhale, sweep those arms up, look up, and then let's just exhale and bring those elbows down into the rib cage. And I want you to think about your back, bringing the arms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, use the back to pull those elbows down. Inhale and exhale. Get those lats involved. Can you visualize your back muscles pulling those elbows down? Try a couple more times. Beautiful. Bringing those arms up, just take the legs slightly apart. And let's just do a little twist. So you can actually lift that heel off the floor as you twist away from it. So you're shifting the weight side to side. We've got goalpost arms or cactus arms, and we're just giving ourselves a nice twist with a side shift of weight. Good. Now we're going to stretch those arms out and actually twist all the way across the body. Shift and twist, shift and twist. And you can even look behind you, but if that gets you dizzy, just keep your focus forward and let the arms cross the body just to kind of loosen up the rib cage, the ribs over the hips over the ankle. Good. Bring the hands into the chest in prayer. We're going to continue with this side to side. My toes are forward. My knees are bending over each ankle as I shift side to side. So I'm just shifting side to side. My weight is back. My hips are back. We're just kind of activating those legs, warming up the legs. Shifting, shifting, shifting. Go ahead and stay on one side. I'm on my weight is on my right leg right now. I'm going to send my left hand to the floor in front of me and my right arm up towards the ceiling. I'm going to give myself a nice gentle spinal twist here. Breathe. You can look down or up, whatever feels good. And then I'm going to bring that right hand down and actually straighten that right leg or lengthen it, and then bring the hands to the right ankle and try to just gently pull my nose towards my right knee. Shake your head no. And then let's gently move to the other side. Bend the left knee over the left toes. Place the right hand in front of those toes and then lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. Finding that spinal twist. Breathe. Big, luscious breaths. That hand comes down to meet the other hand. We're going to lengthen that left leg, and then we're going to grab hold of the ankle and see if we can just gently pull the nose towards the knee. So you should feel that stretch along the right side body, right torso, and then come center. Good, go ahead and just bend the knees over the toes. Place the hands on top of the knees and then round your way up. So scoop the belly, scoop the belly. Last thing to come up is the head. And as soon as we get up, we're gonna go back down. Arch and release and curve and roll up. This should feel so good. It's like a self-massage on the spine. We're arching on our way down, rounding as we come up. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you go up. And one more time. And recover. Good. Go ahead and just swing the right leg forward and then side and come into that lunge. Push off and then go back down. Then swing the left leg forward and side into that lunge. Push off and come back down. Swing the right thigh forward, side, and then lunge on it. Push off that leg, come back down. Last time, swing the left leg forward, side, out, land on it. Push off it, land on it. Good, come center. Just go ahead and kind of play with your pyramid pose. Hands are on the ground or on a block in front of you. We're gonna just let the weight of the torso, the shoulders, and the head give us a nice forward fold stretch here. You can fold the elbows in your hands. Breathe. And release those elbows. And one more time, let's bend the knees over the toes and slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Go ahead and turn the toes out now. Still, feet are wider than the hips. We're going to inhale, reach up, look up, exhale, come down into goddess pose. Let's just kind of sit in goddess for a minute. Feel the activation of the quads, feel the feet spread out on the mat. We're going to inhale and take the arms up, look up. Exhale, release the left arm and the head to the left. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, release the right arm and the right head. Inhale, look up, reach up, and then exhale, press the arms down as you bring the knees straight. We're going to try that again. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, come into goddess. Find your goddess. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, left side body releases. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, right side body releases. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, press those knees to length as the arms come down. Feeling the quads one last time. Here we go. Inhale, up and down into goddess. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release the left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release right side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lengthen the legs and press the arms down. Beautiful. Take the left knee over the left toe, and let's just do a nice side stretch here. Find that diagonal line from the fingertip to the toe. You can also hold your own waist here, or you can give yourself a little, weight into your thigh. Whatever feels right for you. And recover. Try the other side. Right knee over right toe. Left arm sweeps up. Find that beautiful long diagonal line. My right knee is aiming back. So I can feel that inner thigh engage. And come up. One more time each side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Recover, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And recover. Good. Just heel toe your way into standing. Shake it out a little bit. Let's do a few standing core exercises. So my weight is on my left leg. My right toe is gently just kind of resting on the mat. Arms are in goalpost. We're gonna inhale here. On the exhale, we're gonna bring that knee off the ground all the way to touch the elbow. And then we're gonna set it down and reach across the body. And then exhale, crunch, elbow to knee. And inhale, lengthen and reach across that body. Nice and slow and controlled. This is a balancing challenge as well as a core oblique muscle challenge. Find your focal point about 6 feet in front of you on the ground. And use your vision, your focus to help you establish your balance. We always need to challenge our balance as we age. Yeah? One more time. This is when we start falling. And we need to be able to figure out how to not fall, how to have that proprioception, that 360-degree relationship with the environment around us. Let's try the other side. My weight is on my right leg. My left leg is nice and light. If you're mirroring me, you're going to be on the opposite leg. Inhale. Exhale. Elbow to knee. Inhale, reach across the body and up. Exhale. The whole upper body gets involved in this crunch. So yes, the elbow is reaching to the knee, but also the shoulder and the upper part of the torso, getting that crunch at the waistline. Nice and slow, yeah? Control, graceful. It's okay to wobble, it's okay to fall. You just try again. I'm wobbling. One more. Woo. One side is usually a little bit more stable than the other. Good. Shake it out. Shake out those ankles. Good. All right, let's come to the front of our mat. We'll take a nice deep breath in. And we're going to come into chair pose. So send the booty back. Knees are over toes. Knees are nice and bent. Torso is shooting forward on the diagonal. Arms are up by our ears. We're going to take the hands into prayer. On the inhale, we're going to lengthen and twist to the right. Stay right here. See if you can sink a little bit lower. Drop those shoulders. If you want, you can rest the elbow on top of the side there. Beautiful. Look over your right shoulder. Pressing the hands together in prayer. Now you can stay here, or you can shoot that left leg back into a twisted lunge. Still looking over that shoulder. Now, even if you're still in chair, you can still challenge yourself by opening up the arms. That right glute should be nice and tight. The left glute should be supporting. Looking over that shoulder. And let's just rewind. Hands come back to prayer. We're still twisted. Come back to chair if you've left chair. Come back to center. Arms lift. Come back to chair. And then on the exhale, press the bottoms of those feet into the mat as you sweep the arms down and come into mountain. Let's try the other side. Nice big inhale as you settle into chair. Exhale, find your chair. Make sure the core is lifted, yeah? Core is the silver platter that holds the spine. Hands come to prayer at the chest. Sink a little lower into your chair. Twist and hang out here. Just look over that left shoulder. If you want, rest the elbow on the thigh, press the hands together to get a little deeper stretch, a little deeper twist. You can stay here, or you can shift that right leg back into a lunge. Still looking over the left shoulder. Wherever you are, open up those arms and see if you can use that traction to get a little more deeper twist. Rewind. Prayer. Twisted chair. Prayer chair. Arms straight chair. And mountain. We should be feeling nice and warm. Get some water. Beautiful. Let's do our pranayama. 20 breaths. You know the drill by now. Whatever timing you want, we're going to inhale, look up, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down through heart center 20 times. Reset, reconnect with your breath, with your life force. Whenever you're ready, you can begin. Last one, leave the arms up and release the fingers in a way that doesn't feel normal. Send the palms to the ceiling, drop the shoulders. One more time, reconnect with your legs. Are your feet rooted into the ground? All four corners of the feet. Let's walk those shoulders up the ladder and create a little bit more space. Oh, yes, above the hips, through the waist, through the rib cage. Keep that space as you take the arms out and down. Beautiful. Let's see. Let's do a little flow with our goddess, since we kind of got a nice warm up with our goddess. It's just a 3 movement flow. We'll start in goddess. We're going to take a nice deep inhale as we shift the weight and lift the back heel, coming up to crescent pose. after that nice deep inhale, we're gonna exhale, shifting the weight onto that front leg, bringing the knee all the way forward and lifting towards the chest as our elbows slice by our rib cage. And then we reverse that, sending the leg back into crescent, and then dropping the heel and coming into goddess. And then we do the other side. So we inhale into crescent. We exhale as we bring the knee to the chest and slice the elbows past the rib cage. We inhale again as we come into crescent. And then we exhale into goddess. So it's goddess, crescent, knee to chest, which is a core exercise, crescent, and then back to goddess, and then the other side. So let's do one side, the other side, one side, the other side, one side, the other side. 3 sets. Your own timing, whatever feels good to you. And if you only get 2 sets in or 1 set, beautiful. All right. Find your inner goddess. Everyone's got one. Begin. You in mountain. One thing that I discovered while I was doing that myself is that you really want to think about your legs on railroad track, not on a track, not on a high wire, you know, like you don't want your feet right in front of each other. You want them side by side, so that when you step back, you can really find that wide base. And you might have to adjust your feet a little bit as you go. The hard part really is from crescent. Everyone do this with me. Crescent. And then slice and bring that knee through. I mean, I'm wobbling. And then back. It's really about that core. And you can also trust a little bit of that breath to really support you on that exhale. Oh, good. All right, let's just, while we're on a roll here, I had a little bit of a flow I wanted to do with you. Where does it start? So we're gonna pack in about, I think 5 poses in this flow, and we're just gonna do it once. So let's go nice and slow. And why don't we do it as a sun salutation within a sun salutation structure? Because we'll just do right and left. So find your way kind of mid mat. Take a nice deep breath in, sweep the arms up, look up, exhale, dive through. Into your forward fold. Inhale. Come up halfway to that flat back. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, release back into forward fold. Inhale, walk the hands into down dog. And let's just breathe here in down dog, 3 breaths. On the inhale, lift your left leg. On the exhale, swing that left leg through into a nice lunge. Drop the back heel, pinwheel the arms all the way forward and back into warrior 2. Flatten out the pelvis here, right hip behind the left hip. Find your warrior 2. 3 breaths in warrior 2. On the inhale, reverse warrior. Curve that arm up and over. Drop the right hand down the back of the right leg. 3 breaths here. Straighten that leg. Reach the fingertips away from those toes. Bring that left arm forward and come into warrior 2 one more time. Lengthen that left leg. Reach as if you're reaching for something out of the fridge. And then tilt and come into triangle. Press the pelvis forward slightly. So you want to imagine that your body is between 2 panes of glass, as flat as possible. 3 breaths here, triangle. When you're ready, look down. Bend that left knee. Shift the weight and reach forward onto that left hand and the left foot. Bring the right leg off the floor and come into half moon. Challenge. Ready. Bring that hand down to the mat and then square your hips off. So that means your right hip is actually shining down towards the mat. And we're just trying to kick that leg as high as we can. And then we're going to lower it and bring it right back to forward fold. And then we're going to bend the knees and roll to standing. Good. Let's try the other side. Inhale, reach, look up. Exhale, dive. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, walk the hands and the feet into your down dog. 3 breaths in down dog. On the inhale, lift the right leg off the mat. And on the exhale, swing it through, step forward, drop the back heel, pinwheel the arms around, go into your warrior 2, 3 breaths in warrior 2. Reverse those arms. Reaching that right arm up and over. Reverse warrior, 3 breaths here. Just for fun, lengthen that leg so you can get that beautiful full body stretch. And then come back down into warrior two. Lengthen that leg one more time, reach the torso forward, and then tilt the torso over to come into a triangle on the opposite side. 3 breaths here. And then here is our coup de grace. Bend that front knee, reach forward. I have to shift, so I'm about to hit my head on the door. Shift the weight onto the hand and the leg, the arm and the leg. The left leg comes off the ground, the left arm reaches towards the ceiling. And then if you can, shift your focus forward or even up. Three breaths here. And then when you're ready, that other hand comes to the mat. Square off your hips. Send the toes to the ceiling and the nose to the knee for a standing split. And then lower that leg into a forward fold. Now, right from here, instead of standing up, I want you to step back into down dog. And then coming into plank, you can either do a full chaturanga or put your knees on the mat and then do a half chaturanga. An inhale with the cobra. And then an exhale coming into prayer. And relax. Let's take the arms all the way over to the right in prayer. And to the left. And then back to center. And then let's come up onto all our fours and then onto our plank one more time. So now we're going to try and move into side plank, which is just rolling onto the side of the feet and taking that arm up. If that's too much for you, place the bottom knee on the mat and then coming up here with one knee on the mat. Otherwise, from plank, we're rolling to the side of the feet, lifting that arm and looking up. Breathing in 3 breaths. And then rotating back. Drop the knees, do a little chaturanga. Lower the body. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, prayer. Coming back to all fours. Coming back to plank. You're either doing your full side plank or you're putting your knee down. Shifting the weight onto the side of the feet. Looking up, 3 breaths. Looking down, back to center. Chaturanga, cobra, and prayer. Good. Let's come onto our booties. What I'd like to do is have your right knee bent and your left knee in front of you, your left leg straight. Let's just go ahead and just find the length of the spine here. Lift the left arm. Hook the elbow around that knee across your body. Lift the right arm as you inhale and exhale, twist and look behind yourself. Keep that left foot flexed. Use the hand on the mat behind you to give yourself a little traction to deepen the twist. And release. Go ahead and place that leg a little bit further away, the straight leg further away from the bed leg. Place your left hand, the same arm that is, the leg is straight, my left leg is straight, my left hand is on the mat. We're gonna go into Wild Thing or Rock Star. So we're gonna start here with the elbow tucked into the waist. We're gonna take a nice exhale. And on the inhale, we're gonna push onto that right foot and reach behind us, arching and looking up. Breathe here, 3 breaths. And come down. Good. Let's switch sides. Left knee is tucked, right leg is straight. First, just find the length in your spine. Lift the right arm up, reach across the body, and hook that knee into the crook of your arm. Inhale, left arm comes up, exhale, twist and look over that left shoulder. Flexing the right foot. And unwind yourself. Separate the legs slightly. Right hand comes to the mat. Left elbow comes into the waist. We're going to exhale right here. And then we're going to inhale and push the hips up in the air, reaching behind us. Rock Star, 3 breaths, tight glutes. And come down slowly, 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 slowly. And with control, beautiful. Let's bring the feet flat and the fingertips facing forward. We're going to come into table. So we've got a nice squeeze of the shoulders behind us as we bring the chin to the chest and inhale. On the exhale, we press the pelvis up. And if you want, you can send the chin to the ceiling. Tight glutes here, 3 breaths. And release. Go ahead and sweep the fingertips forward, reach towards the toes, and just rest your eye sockets on your kneecaps. Good. Sweep those arms back. Same thing, fingertips forward. Now, you can do table again. Same thing, 3 breaths. Or you can extend the leg and do a reverse plank with straight legs. So we start the same way, nice squeeze between the shoulder blades. Chin tucked into chest. Inhale. On the exhale, press the hips forward. Lift the chin, 3 breaths. And lower. Go ahead and bring those knees up. Sweep the hands forward, grab hold of those toes, and just lay your eye sockets on your kneecaps. Beautiful, and coming all the way up. Let's swing those legs behind us. Coming into all fours. We're gonna take that right arm out and through. We're weaving it under. Just give our back a little stretch here. Now you can stay here and get that stretch behind the scapula. You can also extend the left leg and then release that arm up and look up. That makes the stretch a little bit more intense. Bringing that left hand back to the mat, bringing the left knee back to the mat, come back to all fours. Shake it out. Then take the left arm out, weave it under the right. Cheek comes to the mat. Stay here if this feels like a nice stretch for right underneath the scapula, right underneath the wing, or extend the right leg. The heel reaches towards the wall away from you, and then open up the chest with the arm reaching towards the ceiling, and you can even twist your head and look up. That feels like it gets that whole area around the scapula stretched out. And placing that right hand on the mat, right knee comes to the mat. Press into the mat with that right hand. Good. And you know what? Let's just do a funky prayer. Funky prayer. Let's cross the right leg in front of the left. So it's like you're sitting kind of like ladylike in the T. And then pressing the arms forward. See if you can get the hips back. Now you won't get them back very far, right? This is a hip opener. But we're pressing the pelvis down towards the heel. It's not going to go very far. Breathe. And then when you've had enough, bring yourself back up, uncross, maybe shake the legs out, and then try crossing the other leg in front, whichever one you had, and then going back one more time, pressing the pelvis back. Now you should feel a stretch in the hip of whatever leg is underneath, is lower. And recover, and we'll flip around onto our backs. We're going to take table. So our legs are off the ground already. We're engaging our core. Our hands are by our sides of our head. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, we're going to bring the upper body off the floor. We're going to twist to the right, to the left, back open, and then a nice big crunch, elbows to knees, and then back to the legs go to table, and then we release our upper body on the floor. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, crunch knees to elbows and return. Legs go to table and upper body comes back down on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, come off the ground. Upper shoulders come off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, crunch. And table legs, torso comes to the mat. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, crunch. And last one. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, crunch. And you can release those feet down to the mat and the torso. And just let the knees fall to the right, to the left. Little windshield wiper legs here. Just release. So we're gonna actually just do the crunch, that final crunch part of that last flow that we did. So our feet start flat on the ground, hands are by our head. We're gonna inhale on the ground here, feet on the ground. And then on the exhale, all we're gonna do is crunch elbows to knees. And then we're gonna inhale and come right back down. Feet go to the floor and torso. We're gonna do 10 of these in your own time. You're inhaling as you release to the floor and exhaling as you crunch. Begin. I want you to squeeze all the air out of your body on that exhale. Don't begin to inhale until all that air is out. And release. Good. Let those knees fall right and left. So you don't have to do a lot of sit-ups if you do a few of them really concentrated and thoughtfully. And using that exhale to really squeeze out all the air and hold the contraction is a really great way to maximize what you get out of a few really hardcore but simple abdominal exercises. Let's do a bridge. Feet flat on the ground. Hands by our sides. Inhale. Exhale. Press the pelvis up. And let's go ahead and just tuck the shoulders underneath us, underneath the rib cage. You can clasp the hands together underneath you and press those hands down into the mat. My hands are so sweaty, they're slipping. Breathe here. If you've got your hands clasped, unclasp them and untuck the shoulders. And let's just do 10 little pulses. 10, 9, lifting the pelvis higher each time. Just really maximizing the focus on the glutes. And then when you're ready, lower vertebrae by vertebrae. Last thing to come down is the pelvis. And then go ahead and hug those knees to your chest. And circle those knees to the right. And circle them to the left. And open the knees and hug the open knees to your sides. And then maybe grab the outside of the feet and come into happy baby. Rock a little bit here. See if you can get that lower back flat on the mat. legs up and the arms above the head. Let's come into L. Just take a minute here. Take the weight off of our feet. And then we're going to lower our legs to the ground. Count of 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold the breath. Stretch the fingertips away from the toes. Squeeze everything. Tight, 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 tight. And release. Swallow. Remove the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Stick out your tongue and say, ah. Close your eyes and find your way into Shavasana. Deep relaxation. And we will honor the work that we've done today. And you're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you want. Otherwise, we will close today's class in an easy seated position, hands at heart center, with appreciation for the poses, appreciation for the shapes, the dynamic, and the grace of our yoga practice. As always, the spirit in me salutes the spirit in you. Namaste. Thanks so much for coming.